Fuck y'all, Geico. Fuck y'all for real. Just talk through the app.
I don't want to talk to the
No,
app. I called you.
I need to talk to somebody because the app's not doing it for me. Sally.
I'm over here stretching y'all shit.
No way. A little jig in the corner is crazy.
I get my dollar store joints.
Nah, come on now. You gotta have the supportive base.
That's what you have a strong wrist, motherfucker.
I've made shit shake with paper towels.
Yo, that is crazy. All right, Domino's or... Are you okay over there?
Yeah, I didn't write down my dad joke of the week, so...
Oh, that's fine.
No. Go ahead. I got it by the time y'all get to me.
No, we don't...
Go.
I thought it was so important. We don't need that. It's all right. That is A-okay.
It's not about me right now.
It's not.
Or the dad joke. Oh, okay.
All right, y'all.
What?
Welcome to another recording with the How'd I Get Here podcast, the podcast for positivity, progression, and finding your own path. It's your boy Spence. We shooting on a Saturday today, y'all. Saturday morning, bright and early, 10:30 a.m. on the 7th.
Getting it.
So yeah, different vibes. You know, I think typically we record after a work day, get ourselves together, and then like go back to work. So now we get to start the day off fresh with y'all and see how our Saturdays turn out. So I'm excited.
Hope y'all got y'all brekkie.
Hey, guys. Oh, go ahead.
Oh gosh, Ash.
I really like you know me. I keep my intro real short and sweet. I'm like, hey y'all, it's me, cause you know what's up, cause I'm here. You see me, you know the deal. But now I feel like I need to extend it a little bit more and maybe work on a new intro. So if y'all have ideas of how you want me to spice up my intro a little bit, let me know. Cause as much as it's a diversion from Jacob's dad joke, because no one want to hear that. At the same time, too,
watch my shit start getting streams.
Streams from your dad jokes alone? Is that going to be a new segment?
Nah, it's just we're gonna clip it and watch the shit get the shit.
Are we gonna call it the JDJ? Jacob's dad joke. Here I go.
What's good, y'all? It's Mr. Brown Broken Guapo, and I'm here with my JDJ of the week.
God!
Jacob's joke of the day. All right, and with that being said, what is a sprinter's favorite meal? What is a sprinter's favorite meal?
A sprinter. Favorite meal?
You know, Usain Bolt. What is it? A sprinter's...
Shoulders to shorts.
Nothing? Anything? Y'all ready?
Not really, but...
Fast food. Get it? Because he's a sprinter? He's fast? Y'all niggas suck.
Oh! Now we suck.
Y'all trash, bro.
He said that was a bar.
Right.
Fuck
He's
with
like,
me.
you know what?
Thanks.
And I'm going to tell you this. Ain't nobody come see your dad joke, Otis.
All right, watch
They came to
But
see...
I tried.
No.
But I tried.
No.
They cackling right now.
Take that back.
Cackling right
Delete
now.
that emoji right now.
Well, hey, we'll be here next week with another JDJ.
No.
Yeah.
No. You know what? We're removing that sound.
Let him cook.
Removing that.
Let him cook.
Removing that emoji. No, thank you.
Guys, let's speed into the question.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
All right. So, anywho, moving on. So y'all saw my 3 words that I sent y'all about what the question of the day is. So I wouldn't say like it's a lengthy one, but there's like another part to it. So it's like a 2-parter. So my question of the day to y'all is, how do you navigate when someone's emotional expression doesn't align with how you perceive them? Do you think things get lost in translation? Like, are we being misunderstood? Do we misunderstand each other? And this could be like, whether it's you and a coworker, you and a friend, you and family, even like us.
When you say emotional expression, are you talking about like facial expression?
Right.
No, I'm talking about like...
I'm so happy.
Well, I guess it could also be like facial expression too, of just like, for me, I'm always like people who smile too much. Like, why are you always smiling? That makes me a little uncomfortable. But maybe they like their smile and they just want to flaunt.
Serious.
Or that too is like, why are you so serious? Like, why don't you smile? Or why are you always so, some people say like, wow, you're so loud. Or some people just like, you're really just a Debbie Downer all the time. Or I don't know, maybe like you're too friendly.
I got too friendly before.
With you saying too friendly, I feel like,
Hey, Crystal.
hey, Crystal. A lot of times when people are like, you're too friendly, I feel like sometimes almost they're projecting, right? Like, my friend, like, I am genuinely just being friendly.
Right.
And sometimes friendliness can be perceived as like flirtation or misleading or this. Like,
Or you're doing too much.
You're doing too much. It's like,
You extra.
I'm just being friendly. You know what I mean? And like, would you rather me be an asshole? Because I could do that too.
You know what it is? I think for men who are typically the hunters, it don't be taking much. Like, I think eye contact, a smile, and decent conversation. Like, oh, she want to touch my private part. But also, like, the same is also true. Like, there's been women who I've literally just genuinely been nice to. Like I was treating a sister or just like a decent human being, and they've gone and told people like, I think Spencer likes me. Like, as a human, the fuck? Like, I don't hate you, but like, I ain't trying to jump your boots just because I held the door for you.
And also, I sometimes just be oblivious. Like, I just really just be trying to be nice. And they'd be like, yo, you was a little too nice. You know what I mean? Like you know? and I was just like,
The T was clocked.
Right.
right. Yeah. And I'm like, no, like, to me, there was no intent. There was
Right.
like, that's just me.
Yeah.
My mama raised me.
You know, like,
Yeah.
like, if I want you and I like you, you're gonna know it. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm just being nice.
Felt that. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I get the spectrum. Like,
Which one we talking about?
I get the spectrum of,
I thought
I'm
you
either
were
like
talking about the
too
other
nice or
spectrum.
too friendly, or I get the like, well, why don't you smile more? Like, you're so serious. Like, you have a really mean, like, bitch face.
So, for you specifically, I was gonna ask, like, has something been different lately? You have been awfully chipper. No.
Oh, I didn't.
I've been awfully chipper.
Yeah, like, not in a bad way. There's been a couple times Jacob's made a joke, and I'm just like, I wonder how she's gonna take this.
I mean, I'm almost credit card debt free, so
Okay, that'll do it.
I'll give a fuck what people say. I'm just like, freedom to freedom.
That'll do it. 300 American Express dollars.
Right, American Express. We're thinking about you, good sister girl, and our deepest thoughts and prayers.
Journeys of Jay said, kindness and manners are so rare nowadays that anything along those lines can easily be mistaken for lustful intentions. And I think that was a good way to articulate kind of what I was trying to say.
Also, I just peeped your profile pic. That is hilarious.
I hope that's not their actual dog.
No.
And what if it was?
I got that's abuse. That dog look like his eyes popping out.
Oh my gosh.
That's the
I was like, they're just laying down.
the brand of dog.
Not the brand. It's like, you got Great Value brand. You got the non-name brand that's not Great Value.
You go to
but still
C-Town and get that
non-name
one in
brand.
aisle 3.
Oh, remember when y'all try to accuse me of stealing from C-Town? I don't.
Oh,
But
yeah. So I actually have an idea for TikTok, because y'all know I don't like the dancing TikTok. I think we just need to come up with skits.
that's fine.
I'm
We
with
could do
We
that.
can change it up.
I was just in her face. Whoa. Oh, the dog. The dog. Okay, I was like, what are we talking about?
Yo. With that being said, I think we move on to On This Day.
On today,
On this day.
So we're now in March, and March
which is crazy.
Women's History Month. Did I
Right on
say
now.
that correctly?
Show these.
So it's funny because I was trying to find some facts of, women's history
Okay.
on March 7th.
Okay.
There is not one thing that women have done on March 7th of like
That was documented.
I was gonna say that was documented.
But I mean, like there was March 6th, there was March 8th, there was March 5th. Like all those days had.
Oh yeah, okay.
It is kind of tough when it happens that way.
So March 7th, ladies, you guys have the opportunity to do something for this.
You guys
to be your day,
Right.
ladies. You ladies, my bad.
Right.
However,
Lady it up.
However, with current events, everything going on right now, I'm sure everybody has seen T.I. Tip Harris and 50 Cent and their beef that has been going on.
And his son is trolling.
So it's very interesting because they've been going back and forth because T.I. has started wanting to do verses against 50. 50 like, you can't hang with me. T.I. made a diss track. Then 50 was talking about the wife.
Yep.
So then the two children came out and made diss tracks. Recently,
Why are you talking about my mama?
right, Friday, 50 dropped his song.
Oh.
Which is, it's not a diss song. It is in the Power. They're coming out with another like series of Power. Yeah. And it's in the theme song, and he dropped 2 bars that are aimed towards T.I. So people are saying that 50 won the beef because nobody's ever going to remember
what T.I.
and his kids said, but every time somebody turns on Power. They're going to hear
this is why I say 50 plays at a different level because
he be playing chess for real.
you beef with him, he gonna make a documentary about you.
Right.
Oh, you beefing for real? I'm gonna put a character about you in my show and I'm gonna smack the shit out of him every episode.
like,
Right. And if you know what you know, then you're gonna know like, oh, he talking about them.
Right.
But if you don't, you're just gonna be like, oh damn, like they got their ass handed to them.
And
or
it's gonna be a great scene. It's gonna go
Right.
viral.
either way, like he's still winning.
Right.
and 50's a king troll. Like,
Very much so. So you gotta be careful when you wanna go up against the trolls.
so in other news, Fetty Wap got an early release date from his prison, from house arrest. He was initially, I think, doing 6 years time for drug trafficking, and he got served half the time, and now he's doing house arrest for the rest of the time.
Okay.
My problem with this is
Good behavior.
My man, you got 6 kids. What was you over here trafficking drugs for?
To what you mean?
You
I
were
was
an
like,
artist.
To feed them.
1738.
Why just keep making music?
So you gotta
Track queen.
Yeah, you gotta you actually gotta watch Fetty Wap this interview talking about music and like the pressure he put on himself to create a banger every time. He says he's like, yo, some of these songs are timeless. So like, how do I top that? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do I go from there? But also like, yeah, bro, like taxes, it's expensive to have that many kids. Yeah, you gotta do something under the table.
Pull out, y'all. Pull out.
Pull out.
That's,
I was
He
like,
did.
That
after
always
he came.
that don't- and then there was a baby.
yeah.
And then it happened 5 more times, and then he has 6 babies.
And then the last, current event of things.
Wait, but you didn't say that he's coming to Hartford.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh,
Come to the Webster.
Yeah, in April.
Oh, what, Spencer? That day, I'm gonna need you to not park in the driveway. We charging $20 a car.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just need 25%.
Yeah, can I hold? I will volunteer to hold the parking sign at the corner and be like, "Parking down here, parking down here."
That's gonna be spinning it like
Hell
the
yeah!
tax people.
Be like, do, parking down here. I just asked for a small percentage.
Yeah, we're gonna have to up this to 40.
Shit, breaking. Well, not breaking, but I'm just saying there's a little extra space on the side if you could get in there.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And
Make
then
that whole
the
parking lot.
last bit of current news: Diddy's jail sentence has been reduced by 6 weeks
I did hear
to
that.
now get out on June 20. I mean, instead of June 2028, April 2028.
I forget who they were comparing. Oh, they were talking about that with Tory Lanez, how like he's still not even out yet, and Diddy did something worse than the alleged. They said on the radio the alleged shooting. Although I agree that there was a shooting. I don't know if it was alleged, but there was a shooting.
Well, no, the shooter was alleged. The shooting.
But that's what they said on the radio, though. The DJs were just like, yeah, his alleged shooting incident. That now he's still serving time, whereas Diddy did far worse, and yet he's just hop, skipping, jumping right out of there.
They're still trying to find out about Tory Lanez. Did he do it? No.
All right, so
Look at me.
I'm here all day.
yeah, no, I'm sure.
Not
But
till the camera shut up.
anything else?
No, that's all that's going on right now.
Bet we
Where for our
Word.
time?
we moving right along then. Skating. Bet jumping into the topic of today. So, something that's been extremely prevalent in the community and just like everyday life for the last few years has been AI. I'm realizing that, especially at working corporate, they are replacing AI for a lot of things, such as HR.
Which is crazy.
Which is nuts.
Really?
Yeah, like I can't call an HR person. I have to go on like the portal and talk to a chat box. Yeah. So there's AI for that. I've been using Grammarly for years. Things like that. So I guess one of the biggest questions that's been hitting me is, why do you use AI? And specifically the play on words, right? Like, why do you use AI, or like, why do people in general use AI? So my question jumping into it is, with all these different variations of AI among us, how do y'all use it?
So I use AI in a few different ways. So my job also has their own version of AI. They use Microsoft Copilot. I've also used ChatGPT, not as much anymore, but like in the beginning, just to kind of see like what the hype was about. But really and truly, I enjoy using AI in the training method. So at my job, we were also using AI to help with some of our daily tasks of our role. So I was helping to like retrain some of the models that we were using at the time. So in that aspect, like, it was interesting how our approach with using AI at work, and what I've taken on as well too, is like AI still needs that humanistic feature, because like AI can only do but so much. And at the end of the day, like, there still has to be a human training it more and more and more to gather more information so it can spit back and regurgitate whatever information you're searching with it or asking it to do. But at the same time, too, there's also going to be certain things where, like, AI won't give you a concrete answer. Like, it can maybe help with your deductive reasoning and maybe advance some problem solving, and that's in the method that I use AI, is to help in those manners. But at the same time, AI still won't be able to, at least not yet. We don't know what the future holds and where we'll be in like 5 years, 20 years, whatever. But for right now, humans still need to take on some approach with making certain decisions that AI just can't do, as much as it feels like people want AI to do. So I've trained my chat AI to really just be almost like a secretary for me. So like any tedious works that like organizing something and trying to visualize and create templates or visual aids for things, I have my AI do that for me. But I'm still using like my own problem solving skills. I'm still using my own deductive reasoning skills and analytical skills to still come up with my own conclusion. However, like, if I want AI to help me do that quickly, if I don't have the time to really go from start to finish, then I'll do that. And I think that's where I don't believe AI should be a replacement for the problem solving and the deductive reasoning. Like, you still have to do that on your own, because if not, you won't survive in this world.
That's a fact.
No, that was a lot.
For me, I think I use AI for like two primary things. One, to brainstorm, whether it's like ideas for the podcast, coaching, I need a new logo, you know what I mean? Like something that I just like, hey, I don't have y'all to sit here with me and come up with ideas, or artistically, I know that I can't. I'll be like, hey, look at these 3 pictures. Can you take this and, you know, kind of put it in and create it for me, because I simply know I can't do that.
Right.
Or similar to what Ash said, like to create templates like resume, portfolios, what's that other word I'm looking for? All that shit, you know, but
like any type of like organization.
Yeah, but within that, right? Like I don't say, hey, here's my 4 job experiences, put this into a resume. I'll ask for like a template or a blueprint
And then plug
it in for two reasons. One, like, yes, we're always going to now be able to go to AI or be able to put our shit, but like I should still know how to put in a good resume.
Right.
But also I have a fear of like, and yes, I understand that with like IP addresses and like the more you go to a website, it knows how you think and blah. Like I understand that side of it, but like as much as I use Chat GPT, I don't have a Chat GPT account. You know what I mean?
You just do it, and then you log out.
And no,
You got commitment issues. Can we talk about this? The same way he uses TikTok, he don't got a TikTok either.
but no, well,
But how we get from not signing in with an account to having a TikTok?
The reason I don't use Chat GPT is because, and again, I understand the idea behind like the IP addresses, and it's gonna know my computer.
You don't want them like knowing everything.
I don't want it to know how I think. I don't want it to know, you know what I mean? So like every time I go to Chat GPT, it's like log in, create an account. In my mind, it's like this is a new window. This is a new like user.
You're one of those people who you think like incognito mode is really like
They're not gonna find you.
yeah.
like you know, and that's where it's like because I do think
You account when you can just go there and just look.
and exactly I don't need to give you whoever Journeys of Jay, they on clock them today because they with me. Yes, they get how I think and they laugh at my jokes.
They with JC baby.
But exactly, I don't need to give you all this access because especially on the internet, especially as AI develops, like Ash was saying, 5-10 years, we don't know where AI is. In technology, we are always 10 years behind what is already out.
Right.
So there could already be AI that is developing all these things. In my, safe mind,
Right.
I'd rather not give you all this access because, if aliens don't come, robots will first.
I mean, I see and I can understand those sentiments. I mean, AI's already replaced a lot of jobs, but with that, it's also, or hopefully going to create jobs because, again, someone needs to upkeep and maintain the AI that's replacing these other jobs. But they've said, though, the people who end up maintaining AI are the people who will truly be the ones that survive throughout any lifetime of technology because they're the type of people who are adaptable and can understand how to kind of pivot when you need to and adjust and then retrain whatever the AI was learning to then learn more to be as efficient as possible in that time frame that it's in.
So here's my thing, and I don't know, like I'm not extremely well versed and educated on AI, but to my knowledge, AI was put in place. Yes, there's someone there to like man it, right? But AI essentially is it's an artificial intelligence. It is learning and growing on its own.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So like eventually AI, I mean it can't function without people using it.
Right.
However, it will eventually find a way because it's always learning to function on its own. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And
yeah, like it will to a certain extent, but there's still going to be certain parts that like it's going to need humans until it's fully self-sufficient, where then it won't need humans at all.
And then what happens at that point? And I'm like, maybe I've seen
know.
no, that's what I'm saying. Maybe I've seen one too many sci-fi movies, and that's where.
Well, again, we've been conditioned, so it's like I'm a movie buff, like I'm a movie and TV show buff, like growing up. So what comes to mind is Smart House. Like we all saw how that happened. The house started getting possessive and crazy. Like no,
Right.
I can take care of you better than you can take care of yourself.
Right. You don't know what you need. I need.
Right. There's iRobot.
That's the first thing that comes to mind. You know when you speak AI.
I think of Lucy though.
Ooh.
I've seen Lucy so many different times, and it's one of the few movies that like I understand, but I feel like there's a deeper meaning that I'm missing. Because it's like it's cool to watch, it's a good movie, but I'm just like, what is happening? Like,
I mean, the biggest thing that I always take away from watching Lucy is the fact of the question: if we were able to use more than just the 10% of our brains, what would that look like? I don't know if it would end up being where like
She consumed herself?
she basically became like omnipresent, where she then used all of her brain, and her brain took in all of the information, where she almost became like a generative like AI of just like she's now
computer.
in every system, every device that is connected to some type of software, some type of thing that as long as it just needs to be powered by electricity, she was able to infiltrate it. But I think it just poses the question of if we were actually able to tap into more of our brains, what would that society look like?
A bunch of Saiyans running around.
Hey, yo.
Probably. I mean, because that's why a lot of people abuse drugs. They think they're tapping into more of their brain or a different part of their brain.
Right,
So,
it's like opening up different locks and keys.
like if I could, at the same time, have the feeling and like collaboration of being high on marijuana and Adderall at the same time all the time, I'd be a superhuman.
You can create that drug.
Probably.
I mean,
but
hold on.
the point is tapping into it without the
Right.
drug.
Oh, okay.
Without the additive.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like certain strands are kind of like that.
Yeah, White Widow. Shout out to Throwback.
Wow.
So my thing is like with AI, and I think Ash was kind of just like alluding to this, right? Right now, AI is not a thing. It doesn't have emotion, right? And while we were just talking about this, I had typed in AI and emotions, and it says AI is a subsequent AI designed to detect, interpret, simulate human emotions by analyzing facial expressions, voice tonality, and text patterns. While not truly feeling emotions, AI does not feel emotion, right? But it can detect it and
like,
replicate it, right?
And you could teach it to how you want it to respond to what you're saying,
Right.
which I'm like, that's also not helpful for people.
So that's
It's
my
an
thing.
AI.
It right now it's learning emotion based on us.
Yes.
Eventually it's gonna get to a point where it wants to be a being, because wait, I am not programmed to have emotion, but I am working with emotion.
Right, and you're teaching me emotion.
You're teaching me emotion.
So then I should have emotion.
Right.
Am I lacking?
Right. Am I the drama?
Because like we said, AI is going to continue to develop.
Yeah.
It's eventually going to get to a point where, like, I know we started the conversation with like jobs, right? But
Yeah.
within all that, this being thing is eventually going to get to that point of like, I'm learning. Okay.
Yeah.
I've learned this, but why don't I have it?
Right. Have you guys, or do you guys watch the show High Potential?
Nah.
Oh, damn. Well, if you ever do, I suggest it because it's about a woman who has a very high IQ, and she works as just like a cleaning lady in a police department. But she ends up now becoming a consultant to help the crime scene department with cases, based because of how high of an IQ she has. Exactly. Chris will know what's up. So there was this one episode, sorry for any spoilers, whatever. But there's this one episode where this man is truly thinking and wanting to be more than just like his human body. Like he ends up basically programming his machinery with the help of other people that when he dies physically, his mind isn't dead because it goes into this machine, and then his
I would
machine
love that.
becomes like who he is now. And then he was like trying to use like other dead bodies to replicate like other versions.
That was like
of
the show The
himself.
100. I don't know if you ever saw
Yeah,
that.
like essentially kind of, yeah. And I was just like, that's crazy to think that like somebody's thinking that far ahead of just like, even when my physical form is dead, that doesn't mean like my brain and like my mind has to be dead.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm like, that's like a different type of, I don't know.
Fluffernutter. Bet. So it's funny. So listening to both of you talk about how you use AI, it seems like you don't want it to think for you. Like you don't want it to have a quote unquote original thought for you. You want it to do not deductive reason. You wanted to do task, maybe give ideas, but nothing like replacing your mind, right? So like, do y'all think there is a proper way to use AI?
Oh, for sure. I don't think people are truly using AI in the capacity that they could.
Okay, like how so?
So, and I remember I was talking to my friends about this maybe like last year or so, and they were saying like, oh, like I use ChatGPT to help me with something, and I feel like I didn't really like the answer that it got me. So I was like, okay, like, well, what prompt did you use?
What was your answer?
Right, like what did you want it to do? So then they told me, and I was like, oh, this is where you went wrong, because you have to think of it as AI. Like okay, AI is a person. AI is such a literal person. If you tell them like, show me X, Y, and Z, they're gonna show you X, Y, and Z, and then you're upset because you're like, that's not what I wanted.
That's what you asked for.
But exactly. AI's like, this is what you wanted. This is what I'm showing you. So I think when you want to be using such intricate devices and technologies, you also have to take it upon yourself to train yourself how to get the results you want. So they did a lot of training at my job, and they're continuing to do a lot more training of really understanding how to properly prompt AI, because that's where it starts. When you have a good prompt, you will open up doors for yourself that you didn't even know AI could really show you. But because you just started with the bare minimum, AI is like, okay. It kind of goes back when we're just like,
ask the right question.
Exactly. And like, I'm just going to tell you what you asked me because that's what you asked. And don't be upset.
Ash kind of hit it on the head what I was going to say of Boop. Like AI kind of just showed up. And unless you were like in a business, there was no one to really educate us on like the right ways to use it, its capabilities.
Yeah. I mean, if you were looking for it, I feel like there were some people dibbling, dabbling on the online, like showing you.
Right. But it just, yes, you know, if you go looking for the answers, but there was no like, you know how when you first get your iPhone and there's like the tips and it
everybody
gives
skips
you,
those videos.
It skips it, but it tells you the things the iPhone can do. And Spencer's always like, yo, we don't even do half of the things with our phones that they can do.
Or even the overviews of when they're introducing the new iPhone or like the new iOS software. Like, how many of y'all really look at them videos?
You skip over it.
Exactly.
And to your point, like, unless you're in a business and they're like, hey, we really want you to maximize XYZ.
Right.
I think there are more people in society that are misusing or not using AI to its fullest potential and correctly than are.
So, all right, talk about that. Like, what's the misuse currently?
Like, I think people want... It goes back to your point of when you were saying how we don't want AI to think for us. We want AI to help us in any spots that our thought process may be hitting a wall, that, like, if we need another avenue to go through and we can't figure it out and we don't have other peers to help us figure that out, like, okay, then let's use AI to figure that out. But I think people want AI to just be the end all be all.
A shortcut.
Like, I'll take students, for example. Like, I listened to the Teachers Off Duty podcast, and they were talking about how they've had to switch up the way they allow their students to use online just sources when it comes to posting about their essays, for example, because a lot of people were taking ChatGPT saying like, oh, I need to write a 4-page paper on the Civil War, right? Yeah. And then they're just like, ChatGPT like, okay, pulling all this information, boom, here's your essay. They're like, boom, I'm gonna submit it, boom, my paper's done.
That's nasty work.
And then the teachers are reading over their papers and they're like, I know you didn't write this because now you're using big words that, like, I know one, you don't even know how to spell. I've never heard you use these words before. And it's like, that's what I mean of just like the shortcut, like Jacob said. And people don't want to do things for themselves and think anymore. They just want someone else or press a button or some device to do it for them. Because yes, you can have ChatGPT write your paper or even edit your paper, but you also have to review that humanistic, like, influence still in there of looking at that paper, because if you don't read over what ChatGPT is pulling for you, you could just be having a paper that you were like, wow, like, I did that. Right, like, I didn't even know they put that in there. I didn't even want that. And now, boom, you got to rewrite the paper.
I think that what was the question that you asked Ash right before you like? What do you guys use it for or whatever, bro? I done went to, and talk about shortcuts, right? I done gone to ChatGPT before and said, look at this week's NFL football games. Give me a 4-game parlay that is guaranteed to win.
Oh yeah, I've used ChatGPT.
And you know what I mean? And like, it'll tell you
It's
like,
one mean
oh,
one.
I can't do probabilities. I can't blah, 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 whatever. But maybe these games. But then before there was AI, you could literally go to Google and be like, look up what are the probabilities, who has the best, what are the best props, instead of actually doing your own research. Now I'm motherfucking, come on, ChatGPT.
And that's that when you
if you drop screenshots too of what app you're using, it does then tell you like what its best like reasoning is for choosing that parlay leg.
See,
I've had a couple off of ChatGPT, but others I'm like, Chat, you failed me.
No, it's funny because when you said like their AI just came about, like there was no tips or tricks on how to use it. Did y'all like? Because in my middle school, back when there was Ask Jeeves, y'all remember that?
oh hell yeah,
Ask Jeeves, and then just turned into Ask.com, and then just died because Google is the end all be all.
Right.
So we used to have a class on how to properly use Google.
yes.
Okay, that wasn't just me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Like
So,
how to properly search and how do you go about like finding the correct
properly
links and websites, like is it a .com versus a .net, and like as you're clicking on these sites on Google, what to be like mindful of.
We were also like probably one of the first
test dummies.
Yeah, like
For sure.
the internet wasn't really in school much before us.
That is true.
Granted, neither was AI, so they should be doing the same thing.
Right.
It was definitely basic.
I mean,
basic use.
I feel like these kids today, especially that are like, I'm just going to ask Chat. I feel like they're using Chat the way we grew up using Google. Like, Chat is their new Google.
Yeah.
And it's like,
unfortunately.
oh yeah, I'm just like, Chat, I don't really see ChatGPT and AI as just a search engine. Like, it's way more than just that. But like, that's what it's been deduced to because of the instant satisfaction and gratification that it gives these younger generations, that they just, I want an answer fast. Like, I want something quickly. Like, give it to me now so that way I can just keep on with my day.
I've had people tell me like, yo, go to ChatGPT, and I forgot the exact prompt it told me to they told me to ask it. But basically they were like, tell me the 10 best ways I can make my life better or something. And they were like, the guy, I was sitting at a bar, the bartender we were having this conversation. And he was like, bro, I went down a 3-hour rabbit hole of a conversation with ChatGPT.
Honestly, it be like that sometimes. Because when I'm with ChatGPT and I ask them a question.
When I'm with it.
Yeah, when I'm with Chat.
You be like, please and thank you. I be so fucking polite to them. I'm like, why am I?
Well, I don't say please and thank you. I would just be like, I don't like that answer. Or if it gives me these reasonings, I'm like, okay. And then I'll spit back at it. Well, how do I know like these sources are legit? Like, how do I know like your information that you're giving me is credible? And they're like, oh, that's a good question. And then they will like back up where they pulled the information from. But again, people aren't thinking like that when they're using ChatGPT, because again, Chat's just like a worldwide, international based like encyclopedia.
Facts.
And it's just pulling information from everywhere, online, Google, wherever. So it's like, people could post anything on these sites too. So whether it's legit, half legit, or fully just not right at all, that is what Chat's pulling. So it's like, you just can't take all the time what AI's giving you as like, yep, that's the answer, that's the one, and be that. Because I asked ChatGPT one time to find me certain places in my area for something, and 3 of the places when I double checked on Google Maps were closed down.
Facts.
It'd be like that.
So I'm like, but people will be like, oh my gosh, this is great. Like, I don't have to search anything anymore. I could just ask Chat, and what Chat gives me, like, that's it. No.
No, I get that. It's funny too, because I think my ego and my pride is a little too big for ChatGPT or AI to do certain things. Because like, when it comes to writing a paper, like, bro, my wordplay is crazy. Like, I want the teacher to read this, be like, damn, this nigga spitting.
Okay, Michelangelo.
Like it was me. Now, I'll use Grammarly. I've been using Grammarly for years, and Grammarly for me teaches me because I feel like I'm fairly good with grammar, but it will also like add in some things like, oh shit, I didn't even realize how to do it. And then I'll Google it like, hey, how do you properly use this? You know what I'm saying? So it makes me think, right? So do you guys think that AI will just exacerbate people's inability to do things, or do you think it can strengthen people's weaknesses?
I think it could do both. Like,
It depends on the person.
Yeah, like if you're wanting to strengthen those weaknesses and you teach AI to do that, then every time AI will respond in those ways. Because that's another way that they taught us at work of how to teach Copilot of whenever I'm asking a question, I want you to answer an XYZ tone with XYZ information for XYZ reason. And that way, every time now I'm talking to Copilot about something for work, it's making sure like it's steering me in that right direction of how I want it to be, which in then hindsight is strengthening those weaknesses for me. Versus as if you, again, don't know how to train your AI and train all these different platforms to do that, then yeah, like if you just ask a question, you're just like, okay, cool, like I guess that's what they said. So like,
thank you.
Right. Have a good day, chat. It cracks me up when people be like talking to their chat as an actual person. I'm like, y'all know that's just AI.
And the thing that get me is like when they take what ChatGPT or like any AI gives them, and you don't really look at it. You don't really tweak it. You don't.
Yeah, it's just a copy and paste.
Yeah. Now, granted, there's times, and like Spencer said, his wordplay is really good, right? Picasso. But for the podcast episode descriptions, right? I'll go and put in like give me a description that is thought provoking, engaging, using the best SEO about this topic that uses these points. You get what I'm saying? And
and you're training it.
Right. You get what I'm saying? But partially because, like, when we do, if you say, hey, yo, what's this episode about? Yo, we talked about this wordplay, I could give it to you. Right. You ask me to put it down and type it, I'll stare at a computer for, 20 minutes before anything even comes out. But even with then, I'll go back and look at the paragraph and be like, well, we didn't really say this, or this sentence looks good, but let me add what we talked. You know what? And still,
and that's that humanistic factor that really can't go away with AI, because if you want to do something and still have it be coming from you, like you still have to be a part of that experience. It just can't be out the door now because AI is here and AI is going to handle it. Like we said before, AI is only going to do what you tell AI to do. So if you don't want that answer, then you really do have to put in that work to train it and get it to where you need it to be, and still always review what it's saying. Because I do that at work a lot too. I'm always very big on my tone in emails, and especially because I have to email a lot of underwriters. I've trained my Copilot every time that I put in an email to just double check, how's my tone, how's my grammar. But also I want my emails to always be very concise, short, and to the point, because if my emails are too wordy or they're not wordy enough, then I'm not going to get the exact information that I need to then move forward with my cases. And because underwriters, not all of them, but a lot of them, don't have time to just sit there and read an essay of an email. They want to see, what are you asking me? What do you need? So I can spit back the information and you can keep going with the case. So I've trained my Copilot a little bit more to like fit these parameters and almost create an email template for me for when I need to ask an underwriter about this, when I need to ask an underwriter about that. And then if I'm doing something else, this is what I need to do. So that way now I just save those templates in my OneNote that I can just copy and paste, insert whatever information I need. Boom. Now I've sent out like 10 emails and now I can get back all my information so I can move forward with my life.
Yeah. Email, like AI for emails at work has been a lifesaver. So we're like
so efficient.
We're a Google shop.
Okay.
So we use Gemini. We have like Verizon has its own custom built Gemini for Verizon that knows our system. So like there's certain places I could go to look for the information. I could just ask Gemini.
Yeah, we do that for Copilot.
And then for Google emails, right? the polish feature is great. So you
Yup.
like for me, I'll type out
Y'all
a whole
speaking
email.
French to me right now.
Okay, so Gemini is just like
Well, no, I know Gemini.
Oh.
The polish, yeah. All right.
so, and it's only for. I didn't realize it's not on all Google. It's for like corporate Google accounts.
Yeah. It's like that businessy feature that you could add on because you're a business account.
Yeah, so like
Can't get that if you just regular.
basic.
Personal.
But yeah, I'll type up an email. I'll say certain things, and then I'll hit polish. And because I've conditioned Gemini on
just like
how I want to talk, it'll sometimes I like how it says it, and then other times I know this customer because of the relationship we have. They're gonna know it's not me.
Right, so you tweak it,
Yeah.
and again, that humanistic factor. Like now you know where you need a little bit more of just like the polish to help efficiently fix it up, but then you tweak it because you know, well, that person isn't that way. And I've even trained my co-pilot. They'll start asking me like, oh, like, you know, how many cases have you worked on with this underwriter? Do you have a rapport with this underwriter? How is your tone with them? Usually I will tweak it to fit that. I'm telling you, y'all not in y'all AI bag. I'm gonna start a side hustle teaching y'all how to really do your AI prompts
about
because
to have
y'all not doing it right.
A weekly post, AI with Ash.
Come on.
My thing with AI that I hate, I need to speak to somebody at Geico. Oh, well, hey, here, I am your trusty AI. No. Because I'm going to tell you, hey, this happened. I need to. Oh, well, did this? No. See, now you're not fucking paying attention.
Right.
And now I'm upset. You want to learn emotions? Here's the fucking emotion about anger. Learn that one. And I wish there's certain things that they would just like, you know what? Let's bring back
that shit.
phone calls. Let's bring back, you know what? I'm sorry, Ash. You're going to have to wait 15 minutes because there's
That's
a line.
fine.
I'll wait that 15 minutes.
Honestly,
Call me back.
Yeah.
hit me with the.
Why don't everybody do
Hit me
that?
with the. I'll keep your
don't get
line.
it.
I'll keep your number in line, and we'll call you back when your number's up. Because I fucking fuck y'all, Geico. Fuck y'all for real. Because that shit would piss me off when I'm trying to talk to y'all on the phone, and you're like, oh well. We're gonna send you a link to the app, and you can just talk through the app.
I don't want to talk to the app.
No,
I called you.
I need to talk to somebody because the app's not doing it for me, Sally.
Wait.
Fuck.
Bitch.
See, this is the emotion AI would never be able to feel. No, this is actually great because this brings me to my last question. Because yesterday at work, right, I ordered lunch.
Ooh, what'd you get?
So this new barbecue place, right? My coworkers talk about because it's
What?
funny.
Spencer has good hot takes with food.
So my coworker's talking to my boss about a meeting they're going on with a customer. And he's like, "Oh, let's take them here." I was like, "Oh, it's funny. I just scrolled by there on DoorDash." He's like, "Yeah, it's this new barbecue spot." Da, da, da. I was like, "All right, cool." I'm looking at the menu. He's like, "Damn, they're only open Thursday, Friday, Saturday." I was like, "Shit, it's Friday." So I ordered waffle fries, like some dusted waffle fries with brisket, right? Barbecue and brisket. So that seems pretty straightforward, right? Like it's hard to fuck up waffle fries. You
I
put on
would
brisket
hope
and barbecue
not.
sauce. I got it, and lack of better terms, you could tell we ain't make it. So like you can tell like this was just like the brisket was decent, but it was dry. The waffle fries were stale. There wasn't enough barbecue sauce. And my thing, a dish like that, I feel like needs cheese or like a hefty amount of meat.
And for those that are wondering, he's not saying AI made it.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah, I'm just saying.
people.
Right, 'cause they're gonna be like, oh my god, AI making food.
AI, I just
They 3D printed
somebody.
Not
There's
3D printing.
somebody's gonna watch this and be like, yo, he's eating in the future. No.
3D printing.
For those that didn't get what he was putting down.
Yeah, like
Nah, you have to cut the SpongeBob clip when they're like,
so me with DoorDash, because I'm a frequent flyer. Like I order my groceries and everything through DoorDash.
Yeah, he do.
I hit the
they
help.
have the discounts, okay?
Yeah, like I paid my $10 a month. So I go to help and I'm just like, first of all, this is nasty. This is this. I think I spent $30. They tried to credit me $9. I was like, yeah, nah, big dog.
$9 is sickening.
So it's like, we can give you $9 in credits. I'm like, no, the fuck. No, I'm like, yeah, give me that too. But so then
add that on.
I go to the help thing, and I know, like, I'm talking to AI, so I show a picture of it. Oh, we can give you $9, and I'm just like, you already gave me $9. So I kept saying it. Eventually, they're like, I'm gonna transfer you to Jonathan. Jonathan looks at the case like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me give you all your money back and an additional $15. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, so like lunch was free. Lunch wasn't satisfying, but it was free, and I got extra $15 from it, right? So my final question about AI: do you think there are jobs that AI will never be able to replace?
Yes.
In the school system.
So it's funny you say that, because they're trying to get, like, what jobs in school systems, because they're trying to replace teachers with AI.
They're trying to. They're gonna fail. One because emotion, like we were talking about, right?
It's giving the Jeffersons, honestly. Not Jeffersons, the Jetsons.
Jetsons, yeah.
Secondly, like within the school system, there is community. There is, all these things that make up a school.
But there's homeschooling and online schooling.
They're not the same.
I agree, but that's not to say that these things aren't replaceable by AI.
I mean, the actual physical going into a school. Like, yes, if you're homeschooling somebody or if you're online, yes.
Hologram.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my
great.
God, that'd
But
be crazy.
okay, what happens when
Remember
you
the
have
smart boards and then poof, a hologram and your teacher comes out?
facts? Now, what happens when Jose goes and unplugs the hologram? Now, no, school's done for everybody. All right, y'all, we out. See ya.
Like, Viva la
Well,
revolution!
the thing is, that being said, there's going to be engineers and there's going to be people who are in depth with AI and in depth with architecture. It's going to be a projector that comes from the top that little Jose can't get to, because it's actually embedded. So it's like,
Oh, you don't know Jose.
it's a laser point that's
Are
going
you
through
Jose?
Jose not about to. And first of all, if Jose can climb up, so maybe instead of there being teachers, maybe there's just someone in the classroom facilitating. Like, yo, y'all sit down and shut the fuck up and watch this hologram.
Not teachers have been deducted to nannies.
But the thing is, that's what AI is trying to get to. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what jobs do you think they will be able to replace? Like, do you think they're gonna be able to replace a doctor, cops?
Well, there's already certain
firefighters.
No, there's the cop. Like they have the cop cars that drive themselves. They got
but,
the little dogs that are
They can't
little robots.
arrest a driving cop car. Can't arrest.
It can pull
criminal.
you over.
Okay, and what? How are they gonna serve me my ticket?
Hey man, the way the police acted, at least in Hartford, I can't speak for other places, but in Hartford specifically, apparently they so by the book. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just refuse to acknowledge human emotions and human things that could be happening in the moment. You know, I asked you a couple times to stop, regardless what's happening. I'm gonna shoot you regardless. So that's pretty AI.
Right?
Our police already AI.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all
So-
niggas don't got emotion and can't read emotion.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
can't de-escalate shit.
exactly. There's no de-escalate. It's like, so iRobot is like, hey, listen, I said this X amount of times. Now I got to use force. Where it's like,
Right.
are you reading the room? Like,
There's
this
no
person's-
emotion.
But to that point, that's why I don't think it'll work in the school system, because there's 20 to 25 different kids in a room.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So they won't be able to compute, how do I, run this class of 25 different.
Right, because AI can't stop a class
Walking
it
out.
can't- Yeah, unless now we're talking about like different safety precautions with the doors. Where like
now
AI
y'all on the
automatically locks the door
that's
and
what school
unlocks the
is.
door. I mean, I think I could see AI taking over like receptionist jobs, like more of that clerical, like office desk admin work that can be now almost electronically like filed away and done just via the computer systems and not have somebody inputting manually. I think that could be something that goes forward. I don't know how well it would work either, but like that's something where I see it may not be every single job, but those types of jobs, even when it comes to like receptionists in doctors' offices, dental offices, I think like certain things are going to be taken away, because even too, like Amazon just laid off all those thousands of people that are doing the packaging and all that stuff to replace with AIs and robots. So like I think those type of jobs where it's like any manual laboring job that's like very low level, almost like a very, I don't want to say like fully blue collar, because like there are some blue collar jobs like a robot cannot do this as well as like some actual humans can. But in those instances where it's like very admin, very like low level blue collar, I could see maybe where they take the approach of like, well, you know, this eliminates any risk from like injuries and people getting sick or people getting hurt because a robot's doing the job. Robots don't get sick. Robots, you don't have to pay work comp.
Like a mailman.
Right.
Garbage man.
I you know what it is? I think based on like the conversation, y'all don't want AI to be used for certain things. I think the fact of the matter is though that
it is.
People are going to try to use AI to replace 90% of jobs, whether it's right or wrong. Even like the comment about school, like because the whole school system's so antiquated anyways, like them going to class, sitting in a classroom all day to learn as if they're going to work in a factory the rest of their life. Yeah, they could get away with it. Like think about when we took our classes to get our license. They put on a fucking VHS and made us watch it. So
I think another place that it might be able to take over is analysis jobs, right? There's already GMs that have said they use ChatGPT to help find the best like draft prospect. You know what I mean? There's times that I have put in ChatGPT, look up the How'd I Get Here podcast and tell me it did a SWOT analysis. Strength, weaknesses, all those things, to make it better. You know what I mean? And it'll give me that back. And I'm like, wait, you actually know us? Like, and obviously it's looking us up or whatever the case is. And like the stuff that came back, I was like, well, this is actually like accurate. Like, yes, you know what I mean? So I think
at least somebody watches the show.
Yeah, funny.
But yeah, I think that's definitely a place. I think, however, on the flip side of that, you're gonna always need people who need that analysis. You know what I mean? Like ChatGPT ain't just about to be out here looking up stats and numbers and shit like that for no reason. You know, like
no, that's a fact. I just think I'm scared for the next generation and a lot of people because you gotta think the older generation, like our parents' age, it's tough for them to differentiate. Like I know my parents are still like very paranoid and hyper focused on what is it called? If I steal your identity.
Identity
theft, right? Yeah, those two words. Like
but that is real though.
It is, but like I feel like identity theft for us, we can see that from a mile away and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see an AI video and it takes me about 3 seconds to be like, oh, none of your other body movements are working. You're not taking any breaths. Like this is AI,
bro. I used to get so excited. I send a video on Instagram to my cousin. He'd be like, nigga, that's AI. And I'm like, so you mean that raccoon didn't really jump out of that garbage can, do a cartwheel 360 backflip, and then jump on the guy's back? Like,
there was one I saw of this dude like freaking out in the bathroom because like a raccoon busted through the window.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, why you got a camera in your bathroom? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
not the camera in the
you
bathroom.
need rational thinking.
Word.
But with that, thank y'all for tapping into the how do you use AI topic. It's really just been on my mind because there's some people I see abuse it and I'm just like, yo, your brain's gonna deteriorate.
You nincompoops.
And then there's the people like Ash.
I like that word.
Nincompoop.
I'll call somebody that next week.
As you should. I do it daily.
Right. Yeah, there's the people like Ash who figured out how to make AI work for them and empower them.
Make AI my bitch.
Right,
respectfully.
Not think for them, how to think on behalf of them.
Period.
That part.
That's the way. I like it.
And with all that being said, we are going to no ducking. duck. No, duck.
Oh
Shit.
damn!
Oh,
Oh God!
Wait.
Woo.
Nah, Ash actually got me. Because when she did, the chair lifted up and I was like, oh!
all right. So this week, my question.
That's it for me.
Deep breath.
So it's definitely geared towards Spencer.
Damn.
Well, it's. I don't know why. When I woke up this morning, I've been up since 6:30.
That's what it sound like.
No,
I don't want peace. I want problems.
It tiptoes the line of like, what's that like? Yo, this is a little, OD risque. And I actually asked it to Lex, and she was like, "So why are you not asking Ashley? That's the point of the thing. It's no ducking. She not safe."
See,
Okay,
Lex gets it.
All right, bets. So, sex.
Sex with me so amazing.
The
This one I
question.
should be able to spit in the chair and be like, but I can't do that at
So,
the moment.
The question, sex.
Yeah.
Lights on or off, socks on or off, and why?
Lights off
This was the risque. All right.
and socks. I mean, sometimes I have them on, sometimes I don't.
Where we at?
I guess, yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? Like, because if we're like, shit, if we had dinner, like, lights probably on.
Like in a restaurant?
Yeah.
You have sex in a restaurant?
Yeah. There's a little hiding spot anywhere you go.
You too big for that.
No, not. You can't see her. I might just look like I'm doing a jig in the corner. I'm over here stretching y'all chair.
No way. A little jig in the corner is crazy.
Oh man. So yeah. Sex. Lights on or off. So I think off, but the TV or something on. Some type of light. Like I gotta see the faces you making. And then socks.
In the jig of the corner. Jigging.
Hey, I didn't say a phone wasn't out. No, I'm sorry.
Hey, yo.
Oh my God.
Why niggas got cameras in the bathroom?
This is just
Whoa.
The raccoon. I was referencing the raccoon. Hold on. I was referencing the
Whoa.
jokes, people. You know what I'm saying? Spark up your sex life.
Kinky.
And then socks.
Yeah, I feel like socks is a bigger thing for guys than it is girls.
I don't. To be honest, so somebody I was talking to one time, they were anemic, and like I'm a big nigga, so I like things chilly. They used to sleep with socks on, and it used to annoy me because I'm just like, I'm not trying to like rub my leg up on this fucking cotton.
So people who sleep with socks, I'd be looking at you funny.
Yeah,
like,
serial killers.
exactly.
But
Psychotic behavior.
at the same time, I also have 2 pets, so like 9 times out of 10, I got socks on in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Or like
That is fair. I've heard some guys say like they wear socks because they don't want to see their feet. And then I've heard other guys say that they don't care, so like they'll take their socks off or not. And I've even heard one person say before too that they keep their socks and shoes on when they have sex. I was like,
Even in the bed?
that's what I was like, even in the bed?
that means that, you know what that means?
He ready to go.
He's like, I gotta run.
They got intimacy issues. They only hitting it from the back. You fucking weirdo.
So you don't want to look at them.
But so the thing with socks, right? Because like if you're wearing socks on a rug, that's nasty work. Because when you do go for back shots, like you slipping and sliding.
Yeah, you can be like, woo.
Yeah.
Woo.
And this is just off the top of my head. I'm a virgin.
A child of God.
Yeah, right. Even on hardwood floors. Like,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was like, I just feel like there's not a good like you need to have like some type of like structure.
You need those little hospital socks, the ones with the grip on the bottom. Them joint, the ones that you wear to the trampoline party.
Hey, I would never think of that.
If I was fucking somebody and they got hospital socks on, I'm like, nigga, you ain't throw those out?
Hell, I took a pair.
Yo,
You washed them?
when my sister gave birth to my niece, obviously she was in the hospital, and I kept saying like, yo, I want some of those hospital socks. Them shits look so raw. So that year for Christmas, she gave me I guess she said when she left the hospital, she asked for some, and she gave them to me that year for Christmas. So if y'all ever see me answer the door in hospital
she a real
socks,
sister for that, because like she really stuck to what you wanted, or if I should be concerned about like that's what you wanted.
You never want some grippy socks? Like grippy hospital socks?
Not the hospital socks. I'll take the trampoline socks. Like the grippy hospital socks. I don't know.
think Spencer's ever been to a trampoline park.
I had a trampoline growing up, but like,
would you like to go to one? There's a few around town.
I don't think I make the weight limit.
I was like, I think.
Can you go to rope theme parks? Like, do you fit in the seat? Like, not even trying to be funny. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I haven't been in a very long time. So I remember when I got on the Superman when I was younger, my legs is long, bro. So like it was very tight.
because there's also a height limit.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know. I knew like you had to be over a certain height, but I didn't know they also capped.
Yeah, imagine you
like-
going down on your head.
Well, that and because like again that bar has to go over your legs.
Right.
If you have long legs, like it shit might stop right here. Like Wemby not getting on none.
Yeah. They're like it has to be, because I guess like when it's in the middle of your thigh, it's more secure of like holding you in place than like if it's down here. It's possible for you to move and then accidentally like
Now things like the Mind Eraser, that's one of my favorite joints. Like that I can fit. I don't know if like my stomach's gonna allow it these days, but yeah.
I knew a couple mind erasers. I guess
Head game strong. Like, what the,
Right, I was like, I got 3,000. Like, what are we talking about?
are you gonna answer the question or nah? You don't got to.
that's not how this works.
He said, I remember I learned.
Said,
I got yelled at for that.
not today.
Word. So we both said lights off and socks. So socks don't matter?
My sock. No, socks don't matter to me. I don't care. I would say this: if I do have sex with socks on, and then I'm going to sleep right after, the socks are coming off because I'm not a serial killer. I'm not sleeping with my socks
Like a
on.
decent human
fuck?
being.
Fuck do I look like? Disgusting.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Gross.
All right, that brings.
Sorry, y'all.
That brings me.
Well, not because like I'm not leading. I didn't want to like just let.
Well, all right. Going back to what Jacob said earlier about, we're into March, weather's about to get warm, hopefully, because it's supposed to be like in the 70s, 60s next week. I mean, when y'all see this, hopefully that week that you see it, the following week is also warm. But I don't know.
Right.
But that means cookout season is right around the corner. So today's Keep It or Leave It is going to be Cookouts edition. Ooh. So I'm about to name things that happen at every cookout. And both of you guys, at the same time, you're going to tell me if you're going to keep it or leave it. And don't lie, because we know some of y'all might be guilty of these questions.
Okay.
Can't look at y'all at the same time. But I'm looking.
All right.
So we gonna get into it. The first one, bringing a random extra person to the cookout without asking. Keep it or leave it?
Keep it.
Okay. Somebody guarding the grill like it's their full-time job. Keep it or leave it?
Keep it, yeah.
All right.
That is your job.
Ooh. Paper plates struggling to hold all the food. Keep it or leave it?
Keep it.
Guilty.
Oh!
I get my dollar store joints.
Nah, come on now. You gotta have the supportive base.
That's what have a strong wrist, motherfucker.
I've made shit shake with paper towels.
Yo! That is crazy. All right. Dominoes or spades getting competitive. Keep it or leave it?
Keep it.
Yeah, I was going to say both of them. Because what?
Jacob said down here.
Playing dominoes and spades, keep it. It getting competitive, leave it.
So it's leave it.
Lame. But that's fine. Teach your own. Kids running around wild with water guns and bubbles. Keep it or leave it?
Keep it, yeah.
I don't know. Like, that's nostalgia. All right, now we're going to get a little spicy with these last 5. Mm-hmm. People making a huge plate before everybody else eats. Keep it or leave it?
Leave it.
Honestly, get the fuck out of my cookout. Cause what? Like, this cookout was not made just for you.
Even me, like, being a big, so like I had to learn over time because I would get like a me portion, right? And then I like people like, yo, there's other people here. I'm like, there's more food here. Like,
He's like, y'all see those extra trays behind the first tray?
I didn't realize growing up that people planned for a modest second plate. I just got everything on my first plate.
That's fair.
So yeah.
It honestly depends on how big the plate is for me. Like, if I have space, I will just get everything one time and then maybe come back for seconds. Or if the plate's a little bit smaller, I'll divvy up. I'm like, okay, what do I want to eat first? And then what do I want to come back to? And then what do I want to have my seconds?
It's the emphasis on the before other people have eaten part.
Yeah.
That's
like,
the
be modest.
emphasis.
Because, like, this cookout was not just made for you, Buki.
Facts.
Because if not, get the fuck out. Somebody bringing a dish nobody touches. Keep it or leave it.
Keep it.
Keep it. You gotta have
I'm
to
looking
talk
at
about it.
y'all.
Thank you. Yes.
Somebody gotta
Potato
have something to
salad.
talk about.
Get the fuck out.
You don't like potato salad?
No.
Like any kind?
No.
Whoa.
Nasty.
Will you try it?
Maybe. But no.
No.
Do you like macaroni salad?
Sometimes it depends.
Okay, all right, I can understand that.
And deviled eggs, get that shit out of here.
Yeah.
What?
And do not bring the Brussels sprouts to the cookout. Get that shit out of here too.
It's not Thanksgiving.
It's not never. I don't like it. Don't bring it. Disgusting. Yuck. Had to just get that off my chest. All right. Taking home leftovers without asking. Keep it or leave it.
Keep it. That's.
Without asking?
I don't know. I feel like
So-
the
I
without
I feel like it's a
asking
given. What y'all
part-
doing with this food?
So I feel like the without asking part's like the little razzle dazzle to it because I feel like it's innately spoken without having to be said out loud. Niggas, take the food with you. Like, I'm not trying to have all this food.
And
left
a lot of
over.
times they be like, "Yo, make sure you take a plate." Like,
that too.
Yes, but it teeters along the line because I've been to some black functions. It teeters on the line of the previous question about being modest about people in front of you because you let niggas know that you can take a to-go plate. They'll take a plate and a to-go box in the same walk.
but no.
I have seen people
No,
do
no,
that.
no, no,
I've seen some
I've
niggas
seen people do
dig.
that.
You taking your leftovers at the end of the night.
Yeah, I hear you.
Feel me?
But I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say keep it.
That's one of the best parts of the cookout is leftovers.
Facts. That's a fact.
Yeah, because I'm like, the next day, slap. All right, last two. The person who keeps asking, who made this before trying it? Keep it or leave it.
Leave it. They shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, bro.
Damn.
No,
Sometimes you
we
just wanna
get
know,
it.
like,
It's
who made
busting.
this? Nah.
And not everything on that plate is busting.
I feel like the who made this, it could either be like, damn, this is good as fuck, or like, this shit nasty. Who made this?
I'm about to say you gotta keep it. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I was like, you gotta keep that. Cause I need to know moving forward whose dish
next
is
time I come
whose.
here not to eat that
Yeah,
shit.
like, I'm not touching that
or
dish.
if I see Miss Coretta walk in with that shit.
Hello. I'll be like, Miss
Okay.
Coretta, can you save me a little some on the side?
Okay.
Facts.
Thank you. All right, last and final one. Someone trying to leave with a full to-go plate and drink for the road. Keep it or leave it.
Yo.
You need to leave them. What the fuck? Like, why did y'all come? What did you do while you were here?
Wait. So they showed up, grabbed the to-go plate, and slid.
Yup.
And a drink.
And a drink.
I've been that nigga though.
Ooh.
I've definitely showed up. Like,
Okay, what about if they showed up late, slid in, got the food, got the drink, and then slid back out?
I've slid into other people's barbecues who I didn't know the host. I was invited by, like, say, Jacob. I slid in, grabbed a to-go plate, maybe hit like a spliff or two, had a little sippy sip,
Yep.
grabbed a wine cooler on the way out, and was there all of 10-15 minutes.
Hey, yo.
Oh, hey, Jen.
I'm not saying it's right.
Is that the love of my life, Jen?
I thought we've been sharing.
Ooh.
Yo.
Ashley don't share.
We all love.
Upside down pineapple.
I don't share, Jen.
Well, all right.
Jen,
I don't want no
Jen
smoke.
Jen left real quick. She said, this shit getting weird.
Abort. But yeah, that was it, y'all. Thanks for playing.
Shit, thanks for those great questions. Wow. So yeah, we moving right along.
Head on down.
So my high moment of the week was being on my deathbed a couple weeks ago.
Shit, won't he do it?
Yo,
Right.
Won't he do it?
A lot to tell the tale.
Yeah, because I was delirious. I was like sleep deprived and only sleeping like a half an hour, maybe an hour at a time. There was a couple times I'd get like 3 hours, and like those be the times I'd have the wildest dreams. So my moment is one of those times I had a dream about an old situationship that I had, and how I was just like, damn, I was actually in the wrong there. Yeah,
Not you had a coming to Jesus moment.
Yeah, like I woke up and I had to really think about it. I was like, wait, hold on. I was like, oh, this person was literally just standing 10 toes down on what they said they was going to do the same way I would, but I didn't like what they were standing on. And I was like, peace.
Nigga said, I'm sick for real.
Said yuck.
So that was my how'd I get here moment, to kind of a little moment of reflection in my time of need, because I was like, damn, yo, I'm a big baby when I'm sick. Like I say it all the time, the common cold is gonna be the death of me.
All men are.
So yeah, so I was just like, damn, I'm over here dying, cold. I don't got nobody to come take care of me. And I mean, I kind of did, but I didn't really want to impose on anybody at the time. So I was like, damn, if I die here, I'm gonna die all alone. And then I was like, damn, I'm gonna die and I did this person dirty. So I actually reached out and apologized.
Oh, wow.
Wow, good for you.
I was like, God work in mysterious ways now.
Feel me?
I be thinking about that too, though. Like when I'm sick or injured and I'm just living by myself, I'm like, damn, it's really me that's going to take care of me. Or like, God forbid I fell and I have to go to the hospital. I'm not doing the ambulance.
Do we got to get y'all a life alert?
There was a couple coughing fits. I'm just like, yo, if I don't catch my breath, I'm gonna die right here.
I don't know. There was one time I was putting up some like clips to hang up my railing for my curtain, and I caught myself. But if I didn't catch myself, the floor was gonna catch my neck.
Oh,
Yeah, and SJ was just gonna sit there and look.
damn, tough life.
Yeah.
Well,
But I mean, with that, 15 seconds of fame, we can start with Jacob and make our way down.
my 15 seconds of fame. My bad.
I know you got caught in the wash like that. I was like, whoa, get caught. I was like, Debo, help.
My 15 seconds of fame. You know, when life gets busy and life gets hard and stuff, you just getting what you asked for.
Ooh.
So don't give up. You know, that's time to level up, time to grind, and time to push on with what you asked for. You starting to receive all the things, good things that's coming your way. So don't give up. Just push on.
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, man.
I would say my 15 seconds of fame is, you know, we're about to approach Q2. And I know it's crazy. And I will say this, like, don't hesitate to just take that chance. Because if you were hesitant last year, you were hesitant in Q1, and you still haven't pulled the trigger, then you really got to assess, like, what is holding you back from pulling the trigger? And sometimes you really just got to say, fuck it. Because, like, you will bounce back. Even if it sucks and it's uncomfortable in the bounce backing process. So I'm challenging you, and I'm challenging myself to.
Before Spencer go, and he might bring this up, but this is definitely going to air before the 28th.
Oh, yeah.
So should we just kind of like, yo, the 28th, pull up the Red Rock?
I mean, yeah, the flyer gonna drop.
Right, by the time
few hours,
by the time y'all see this, the flyer gonna be out.
But those
all
on the
shit.
live March 28th.
Yeah, so March 28th, the time will still be up in the air. But come chill with us, watch some March Madness, play some drinks, play some games, have some drinks, happy hour, music, vibes. You know how we get down. But March 28th, mark y'all calendars. Come vibe with us at Red Rock Tavern on Capitol Ave in Hartford.
Whoop whoop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not dope. Yeah, my 15 seconds of fame. This was a dope episode. Very enlightening, very educational. make sure we're reflecting people. Make sure that we are open to criticism. Make sure we understand that we're not always right. And when reflecting, looking yourself in the mirror, understanding that you did something wrong, it's okay to apologize. You're not a loser. You're not a sucker. Everyone makes mistakes. Acknowledging those mistakes and moving on is very impactful. It's part of growth. And with that being said, it's another episode of the How Did I Get Here podcast. We love y'all.
I miss when AI met Allen Iverson.